welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and on the hill for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Out to center. Alcantara should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. One up, one down. So digging in, Corey Brown.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Stewart. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a chopper out to short. In time to Bush, and that is the inning.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the great.
Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound today, number 25. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Back here at Wrigley Field, John Birdie at the plate. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missing inside. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Batting third.
Two down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2-2.
Two outs, base is empty.
Count full.
Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now two aboard.
Still able to come through behind him the count right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I ain't nobody picky, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Christian Mullins. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he chases that one. And there's one away. Tyler Pratt, the next to hit for the Reds. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, David
So up
Kerr.
next, David Kerr. Now all even up. Runner takes off. Pitch in the dirt. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Back-to-back singles. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And now, J.P. Reyna. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher. Swings through that high fastball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Busch stands at second with no outs. And they'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Chop to the left side. Sends it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Kevin Alcantara now at the plate. Man at second. Check swing and a ball outside. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. So man aboard. And now it's Miguel Amaya. And ball 4, 2 aboard. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch.
Now this one is hammered way back there. on its way and gone. And we are tied. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season, and we're level. It's 3-3. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Michael Coffey.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. 1 down. Corey Brown, the next to hit for the Reds. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Home run number 5 on the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 4-3.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So digging in, Stewart. Ripped on a line. Alcantara makes the grab. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Mullins, the next to hit for the Reds. Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a miss. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now here is Kyle Tucker. And downstairs.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced the starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one in the dirt. It's 2 and 2. 1 out, base is empty. In the air to left, down the line. McAfee on the move. Snags it for the 2nd out. Ian Happ up to hit.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a miss, and now 2 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. On to the 4th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Tyler Pratt. And that one missing low. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And now the first baseman, David Kerr. Center field, Alcantara sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, J.P. Reyna. Ball to strike. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. To the right side. Throws to first in time. 3rd out. Here at Wrigley Field. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And that's a check swing at a ball in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. In position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. The Cubbies trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And next for the Cubs, Miguel Amaya. Inside, just missed. Line to left. And it goes just foul. On the outside corner. Got him looking. Caleb Thielbar on to pitch here.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact. Not a lot of hits, period.
Here's the left fielder. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. In the air, left field. Pat. He's got it. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Michael Coffey. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
This one popped up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Corey Brown, the next to hit for the Reds.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Flares it into the outfield, and it gets down, base hit.
The batter, number 7.
Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 outs. Grounds 1 to short. Swanson. And that's the 3rd out.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy John Birdie.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run, and there's 1 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there. Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Acosta slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and Tucker is retired. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Top of the 6th inning, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Christian Mullins. Outside with a breaking ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll touch them all. It's 5-3.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Keegan Thompson gets the call from the pen.
71.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Now the third baseman, Tyler Pratt. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. In now for the Reds, David Kerr. And that one in the air center field. And makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, J.P. Reyna. The 1-1. That's inside.
1 strike.
That's too low. And now 3-1. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2-1.
And now it's going to be number 55. And a 2-1 on the way. And strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 23.
Now the left fielder. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
3-1.
First and second, 2 down. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. In the air, center field. Alcantara settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, Seiya Suzuki.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
That one not close. 2-1. Tapped softly on the ground. Patelli tosses across to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That catches the corner.
1 and 2.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Runner up.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead, and perhaps
they get the tag on him, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Now pitching for
here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Julian Merriweather.
66.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
At the plate, Corey Brown. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings through that. Gets to it, on to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with, you just got to let the game come to you.
One down. Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds, and that is out of play. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Christian Mullins digs in now. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Brown, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fans another. Back here.
Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 51.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. The Reds holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Miguel Amaya. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see. And
got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyson Miller.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Next pitch is outside. In the air to left center. Happ. And there's one down. David Kerr, the next to hit for the Reds.
Number 6.
It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Birdie. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. J.P. Reyna, the next to hit for the Reds.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, John Birdie. Outside low, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now
Vidal Brujan,
baseman,
the next cup to hit. And that one popped in the air, left field. McAfee makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder,
Kyle
number 30.
Tucker getting ready to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The next pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now pitching for the
So
Cubs.
they bring on the veteran, Ryan Brazier.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the Reds catcher.
The catcher, number 55, Andy Yersey.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Here's the left fielder. And that's down and away. And misses inside. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Michael Coffey. Popped up Swanson. And there's 2 away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Corey Brown. There's the swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for 3rd. There's a ball. And the throw's offline. Safe at 3rd. Ripped on a line to center. Alcantara makes the catch. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Sam Pittman.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 1-2. And down on strikes. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Number 8.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. On the ground. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Pittman is just 1 strike away to first, and this should do it. steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala. It's the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who rather teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the tour to me. The good part is boss. I know it might.
See